Good morning and welcome back to the FPL Tom channel. This obviously is the deadline stream. We did the preview stream last night. We're now at the deadline stream. I can already see we've got some regulars in both chats as well. So welcome to A Turkey in a Bush. I hope you go for the waffle, mate. I hope you go for the waffle. I don't talk too much waffle though. I don't talk that much waffle. As always, if you do enjoy any of the streams, either on YouTube or TikTok, be sure to like it. It pushes it out to more people, which is very beneficial for us and the channel. Obviously, as well, do hit that subscribe button. We are trying to hit 3,000 subscribers. Not 3,000. We've already done that one. We're trying to hit 5,000 subscribers by the end of the season. So if you do want to help us out and hit that goal, then do hit that subscribe button. I'm just looking through both chats, seeing what questions we've got already. A Turkey in a Bush has said, a question for when the stream starts. Should I take a hit for Foden out for KDB in? No, I wouldn't. I don't think I'd do that. Ollie Wright in the TikTok chat has said, would you take a -4 to go Eze to Gordon or bench Eze for Jota? I would just bench Eze for Jota. I don't think that -4 is required. The only reason I'd do the -4 is if I was going to captain Anthony Gordon. That's the only reason that I'd do it. Do keep your questions coming in. Like I said, guys, early in the morning. I don't like these early morning streams. I don't know if you could tell, but I'm not a morning person. But yeah, cheers for everyone who's liking the stream so far. Like I said, help us push this stream out to more people. So spam the absolute shit out of the like button on YouTube and on TikTok. If you're on TikTok as well, do come over to the YouTube stream. It is a little bit better. Scab, first thing in the morning. That is exactly what I wanted to be called. How are you doing, mate? I hope you're doing good, because I am. Notts County will beat you today. No, not happening. Not happening. Derby Day win, but, you know, we're here. We're here. Good. Well, that's good, man. I'm doing pretty good as well. Who's ex-Oxford and Mansfield? Totally forgot their name. I mean, there's a lot of people that are like that. There's Alex McDonald is probably the one that I can think off the top of my head. But other than that, that's about it. Hi, Tom. Reckon Haaland is a must-have? Probably. I think he probably is. If he's going to start the game, his EO is probably going to be close to 100%. So, yeah, I'd probably say he is a must-have. Especially if you've got, like, no other issues in your team. Probably what I would do. Ops on Barrow versus MK. I mean, we could really do with that being, like, a 0-0 or MK doing us some favours, to be honest. Morning, Ryan. Hope you're doing good. Predictions for the Champions League. I mean, I don't really care. Thoughts on Bailey as a differential. I mean, the problem with Bailey is there's always that risk that Diaby or Zanalio plays, and it's just like, oh my days. There's just too much competition. I get, like, his per 90 data is absolutely quality, but it is what it is. Today is the day for an Akins masterclass. It is indeed. If you are in the YouTube chat and you do join the channel as a patron, you can get Akins emojis. So there you go. Should I go back 3 or back 4? It depends what's in your team. Can you rate my team? Yes. As always, we will be doing team reviews at around, I reckon we'll do them about 9:30. So if you want to send me them on Twitter, at FPLTom_, leave it under my pinned tweet, and we will do some teams. Leeds are going up as second now. I mean, I hope not. I live in Leeds and I hate it. I hate all their fans, to be honest. They're just knobs. Haaland captain, I definitely think is a worthy shout. De Bruyne or Foden captain, I'd probably be more inclined to do De Bruyne. I'm off to Colchester. Who do you think will win? Who have they got today? Who have they got? Let me load FOTMob up. Or let me know. That might be a little bit easier. KDB, Saka, Palmer, Gordon, Richarlison, Haaland, Alvarez, and Solanke. Bench 1. Probably Saka. Jealousy gets you nowhere. Indeed. Marcus has just put in the chat, double game week for Liverpool confirmed. Where have you seen this, Marcus? Is this on Twitter? I haven't seen anything while I've been looking this morning. Oh, shit, it has. Double game week confirmed for Liverpool right before the deadline. How convenient. How very convenient. So there we go, guys. I'm going to just share my screen quickly with you guys. That is the one we want. So double game week 25 for Liverpool and Luton has been confirmed. So Liverpool will take on Brentford plus Luton in game week 25. So if you are potentially looking at bringing in any Liverpool assets, I think it's a pretty worthy suggestion this week. Maybe if you've got the likes of Jota and Haaland and Trent in my case, it's definitely worth holding on to be honest. Jota captain, I mean, it's not the worst shout, but I think there are better options this week. Up the Mansfield, you going the game today? I am not going the game today, and I am massively disappointed. I'm not a season ticket holder. I don't live there anymore, so I just couldn't get a ticket. Hey, Katie, how's things going? Haaland going to start? Yeah, I think Haaland's going to start. I think he's going to start. You backing Donny versus Sutton? Yeah, why not? Why not? Cheers, Marcus, for letting us know about the double game week. That is huge. As you can see on screen right now, the double game week for Liverpool has now been confirmed. So they are going to get a double game week in game week 25. They're going to be playing Brentford and Luton. An absolutely stellar double game week, to be fair. So yeah, it is what it is. Right, there's my team for this week. We'll take a look at that in a second. Yeah, I'm good. I'm glad you're doing well. Stockport, Wrexham and Mansfield going up. I mean, after that dismal January window, I don't think so for us. Like, everyone else strengthened. We were meant to get a good striker and we ended up getting Tom Nichols. I don't think it's happening. Personally, don't think it's happening. T. Williams said, who's the best cotton for this week? And then he quickly re-amended to captain. Well, as you can see, if you can see my team on the YouTube chat, if you want to come over from TikTok and come over to the YouTube stream, my team is now on screen. I've currently got it on Palmer. Yeah, I did that after last night's preview stream because the per 90 data that he's putting up is absolutely ridiculous. I think Haaland's going to start the game, and I do think he's probably still one of the best captain options this week. I'm not 100% convinced KDB maybe starts, or if he does start, he's not going to see out a full 90, so I don't want to put him on the captaincy. I think Anthony Gordon's a really good shout for the armband as well. Watkins and Solanke I'm just not 100% convinced by. I think they might just get a goal, and that'll be it, so I'm not going to captain them. So it's between, for me, Haaland, Gordon and Palmer as my potential captains for this week. That is where my head is at. That is what I'm currently thinking as like a transfer kind of, well, not transfer, a captaincy strategy. So I think if you've got Haaland, probably Haaland. If you're feeling a bit risky like me, probably come and join the Palmer train. Top three captains, pretty much the three lads I just said there. Haaland, Gordon and Palmer for me. Is Haaland back? Yes, he is back. Can you send your team? Of course you can. If you want to send me that on Twitter, we will get those reviewed. I think we're going to do the first batch around about 9:30. So get your team sent to me on Twitter. That would be great. Colchester beat Forest Green today. I hope so. I mean, they've just got Christian Deutsch back, haven't they? So that's a little bit. I always fall into these types of lives. What kind of lives do you usually fall into? Good morning, okay, Kelly. How are you doing, man? Cheers for the follow, Oliver. Massively appreciate that. Like I said, guys, we are live on YouTube as well, and my team, my FPL team, is currently on screen. So if you do want to come over to that chat, it would be massively appreciated. Football section live or something. Fair enough. Well, we're here for FPL, and then it occasionally just turns into waffle. So if you like what you see, give us a follow, or come over to the YouTube and subscribe. Score prediction for which game? Let me know. A turkey in a bush said, I could either bring in KDB for Foden. If I get Burn for Kufal, which would you go for? I probably would do the Burn move, to be honest, over the KDB to Foden. I think that's a little bit sideways. I'm actually looking to potentially get Foden in for double game week 25. I think he's a really good player. Is João Pedro starting? Ronnie, very good question. There is going to be a late fitness call on him, so probably not is what I'm going to say. But it's De Zerbi. Like, there's just going to be a late fitness call. That is all the news we have. Hey, Matthew. I'm doing well, man. I hope you're doing good too. Someone's just spamming Wrexham in the chat. Samuel, you want to calm yourself down, pal? You know, we're not about Wrexham here. We're not about them. We're about Mansfield. Yeah, double game week for Liverpool has been confirmed this morning. Probably fucked up a lot of people's transfer plans as people made moves last night, but you know, that's something to potentially consider with our transfers going forward. Morning, Anton. How are you doing, man? Ronnie's captaining Gordon. I don't think it's a bad shout. Oh, it's just become a Wrexham chat on the TikTok. What are we doing? Get out of here. Come on, we don't want Wrexham. Alvarez to Abayo and Solanke to Haaland. Probably not. Free hit game week 25, I definitely think is a possibility. More likely to be using that triple captainship though. Who to captain? Oh my days, the TikTok chat is moving mad today. If you do want to answer, like get your questions definitely answered, come over to the YouTube stream. I can scroll back. The chat's a little bit slower. I will try and do as many questions as I can on TikTok, but basically the YouTube chat is the place to do it. Cheers for sending me a team, Katie. Massively appreciate that. We'll get them looked at. Maddison in? Probably not. I think there's higher priority players this week, especially with that double game week confirmed for Liverpool now and for Manchester City in game week 25. Where are you seeing this double game week? It's on Twitter. Liverpool tweeted it. Liverpool have tweeted it. It not be in the game yet. It probably won't go in the game till post deadline, but here it is for anyone concerned. This is the tweet here. Let me just scroll up for you guys on the YouTube thing. Okay, or not. That's just all we're getting. Okay. Fairs, thanks for that one, YouTube. But yeah, double game week 25 confirmed. A little bit of a stinker, putting it at this time in the morning, but it is what it is. Sheffield to beat Villa, Diaz to score. I mean, I don't know if he's 100% fit. There was some concern about his fitness. Thanks for John Joe O'Toole. I mean, have him. Come on, you Stags. Let's go the Yellows. Anton, I'm doing well, man. I'm doing well. Hey, David. Hope you're doing good, man. Can you please rate my team? Yes, if you want to send me on Twitter, at FPLTom_. Leave it under my pinned tweet, and we will rate as many as we possibly can. Martinez or Petrovic as goalkeeper? Martinez all the way. Lineup predictions for Mansfield. I mean, the only player I know is definitely going to be in there is bloody Akins. He can't be dropped. Opinions on Tom Nichols? Not the forward I wanted, but we'll take it and hope for the best. Favourite transfer this week? Probably Jesse Lingard to South Korea. It's just a fun one, isn't it? Who's my captain? I currently have it on Cole Palmer, but we could be swayed. We could be swayed to go for Haaland. I can't use Twitter. Okay, man. Well, I'll go and have a look at your team in a bit. Just when I go and look at them, just spam that back in. Captain Gordon or Palmer? Big debate, to be honest. Obviously, Anthony Gordon will be playing up front with no Isak or Callum Wilson available, so it's a tricky one. It's a tricky one. Am I doing triple captain game week 25? If Haaland plays the next two and starts them and looks good, then yes. Watkins captain, it is a good shout, but obviously last time they played Sheffield United, he did blank. Like I said, guys, if you are on the TikTok chat and want to come over to the YouTube stream, the chat does move a little bit slower, so I can definitely answer your questions, and you get to see my team on screen. And we're trying to hit 5,000 subscribers, so if you want to help us out and do that goal, come over to the YouTube stream. Score prediction. I feel it's going to be like 2-2 is my score prediction for today. I don't think there's going to be any winners. I just think it's going to be 2-2. Will there be other double game weeks? Yes, there will. There'll be plenty of double game weeks, to be honest. 34, 37, and then there's the potential for 27 and 28 with Solanke. But we'll see what happens. Haaland or Palmer captain? I've currently gone Palmer, but I can see the benefits for both. Help Bradley or Trent to start? I think Trent's going to come back in. Thoughts on Gross this week? I mean, it's been a little bit of a stinker since a lot of people bought him in, but still a pretty good fixture. Derby as well, Eagles versus Seagulls, so it is what it is. There is a captaincy poll going around on the YouTube stream, so get the votes in for that. The best captain for game week 23. Haaland's currently leading the way with the votes. We're going to get a quick poll going as well on the, where is it? On TikTok. So, the left emoji is going to be Haaland captain. The right emoji is someone else. So, get the votes in for that. Left for Haaland captain, right for someone else. Do I get Haaland back in my team? I probably would, T. William, my friend. Evening, Tom. Who are your priority ins for double game week 23? Currently thinking Trent, Jota, Haaland, Foden, and Tony. Yeah, they're probably up there as my priorities. Trent a little bit lower, to be honest. Mainly just down to the fact, yeah, I'm not 100% convinced he's got his place back. Ahmed's asked, start 2, bench 1, Richarlison, Gordon, Palmer. That's tricky. That is tricky. Surely there's got to be someone else there, to be honest. Out of all of them, I'd probably bench Richarlison, and that kills me to say that. Polls ending 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So Haaland captain is winning the poll on the TikTok chat. Big game today, absolutely massive. Bench Bowen, Saka, or Gross. Probably out of all of those, it would be... I'd probably say Gross. Who do I support? I support Mansfield Town, baby. Should I do a wild card this week for Saliba to Trent, Bowen to Diego Jota, and Diaby to Luis Diaz? I have no free transfers. I don't think it's worth wild carding for free players, in my personal opinion. Michael's asked, is it dangerous to go without Haaland this week? I can get to him easily for a free transfer, but will then have a benching headache. I do have KDB captain. I probably would get him in. I think even if he only plays about 60 or so minutes, it's probably still worth it just for the fact that you're going to get him in for that double game week. Who'd start, Emi Martinez or Petrovic? I'd go Emi Martinez. Oh, Richarlison at his old stadium though, isn't it? Oh... you can give me your team code. I do prefer people just to leave their teams on Twitter. So if you want to do that, that is more than appreciated. When am I reviewing teams? I will be reviewing teams around about 9:30. So get them sent in. Hey Josh, how you doing, man? How you doing? Do I bring Trippier or Gordon in? I'd probably be more focused on Gordon. Should I do Watkins, Garnacho, and Foden to Haaland, Elise, and Gordon? I've got 2 free transfers. I'd be more inclined to do the Haaland and Gordon moves. Do I bring Trippier in and Gordon? Like I said, I probably would do Gordon more than others. And with double game week for Liverpool being announced, I think there are probably other bigger priority players to be bringing in. Saka or Richarlison? I probably would start Richarlison over Saka. Yes, if you want to leave it under my pinned tweet, that is the priority. That's what I prefer people to do. It's just a little bit easier. So like these guys have done here. Just scroll mouse wants to work. Leave it under this tweet right here. If you go to my Twitter, at FPL Tom, leave it under the pinned tweet. That is the preferred kind of strategy we go for people to send their teams in. Morning, mate. I'm doing good. I hope you're doing good too. Wildcard 25, then triple captain 25. I mean, you can only play 1 chip per week, so you'd have to do a wildcard in 24, then a triple captain in 25. You can only use 1 chip per week. Bowen is not in form, no. 100%. Estupinian or Walker? Probably Walker. We're not getting smoked today. Gordon for Bowen. I think that's a wise move. Who am I thinking of captaining? Currently, I have it on Palmer. So yeah. Do I like football? I mean, I run an FPL YouTube channel and TikTok. I'm here streaming, chatting about football. I actually hate it. I just fucking hate it. Captain, I've currently got it on Palmer, but I could be swayed with Haaland. Double Newcastle defence. I don't know. I was thinking Gordon. I think Gordon's a great shout. This is probably the last week we're going to go against Haaland for a few weeks. I am not going today. Yeah, it's a little bit of a disappointment. A little bit of a kick in the teeth, but yeah, I'm not going today. Like I said, guys, if you are enjoying the stream, smash the like button either on TikTok or on YouTube for me. The likes on YouTube, they need to be more, guys. We've only got 4. Like, what are you playing at? Let's get some more likes in this chat. Let's push this stream out to more people. Get more people in this chat and help me hit that 5,000 subscriber mark. Your ground's shocking. What do you mean? We've only got 3, stands. That's what people like. 3 stands and an advertising stand. Cheers for the follow, Bobby. Massively appreciate that. Right, what questions have I missed in the YouTube chat? Do you think that both Haaland and Alvarez can start? I do indeed. Should I take Saka out? Probably for a double game week player now that that's been confirmed. Do you think Gordon outscores Saka the next few game weeks? I do. How much time is Alvarez going to get as Haaland is back? If his time will be compromised, how does it look to have Alvarez to Højlund? I think Højlund has been in really good form, but I think there are better forwards to go for at the moment. You know, Watkins' run is pretty nice. Solanke, if he gets that double as well, and his form's pretty good. You've also got the fact of, you know, Tony with a double game week now as well. Darwin with a double game week. So I think there's much better options than Højlund. Let me know what forwards you've got, Josh, and I'll try and help you out. Man City, Brentford, Liverpool and Luton double game week confirmed then. Yes, it has been indeed. Bowen or Richarlison? I'd probably go Richarlison. Almiron is due some points. Okay. I've said this before and something else. Stockport County are way better than Mansfield. I mean, I can't even argue with that point. But I'm just saying, we've done the double over you, so... You know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Watkins for captain. It's an okay shout. I just do think there are potential better options for this week. Cheers for everyone in the YouTube chat who has pushed the like counter up. Like I said, guys, if we can continue to smash that like button and the subscribe button, that would be massively appreciated by me. Tom, Chesterfield are not better than Mansfield. Get out of your head. My current rank is 218,000. That's the current rank. I've tagged you in my tweet if you could check. Yes, we'll do team reviews at 9:30. So if you want to send me your teams, get them sent in. We will be doing team reviews at 9:30. What teams are doubling? Game week 25, we have Manchester City, Brentford, Luton and Liverpool as the doubles. Tony, Watkins and Solanke. Oh, that's tough. That is tough, man. Probably Solanke out of all of those. Probably. Trippier or Porro? Probably Trippier. Saka to Richarlison or Palmer? Probably Richarlison. Do you think Walker will be dropped again? I mean, there's a lot of stuff going off in his personal life, so it's quite hard, isn't it? It's quite hard to suggest what's going to happen with him. Big Willie hype? Yeah, we love a bit of Big Willie hype. We love a little bit of Big Willie hype. Cheers for sending me a team, Matthew. Cheers for the follow as well, Kinez. I'm sure I pronounced that. Barrow MK predictions. I'm going to go for a 2-0 win for MK. I'm hopeful. Walker or Burn when I already have Dubravka. I mean, if you've already got Dubravka, I'd probably go Walker. Haaland or Palmer captain. I'm currently leaning on Palmer, but I think, you know, Haaland is probably the better and the smarter choice. But we'll see what happens. It is really difficult, man. Like, I feel a lot of us are in a position where we might have to sacrifice a forward. Am I a Mansfield fan? I mean, I have a Mansfield kit back there and I'm wearing a Mansfield shirt. So, no, hate them. Hate them, pal. Is it silly to drop Saka for Garnacho this week? Can't see Arsenal doing much against Liverpool. They are at home and Saka does have quite a good record. I'd probably be more inclined to play Saka over... yeah, Garnacho, that's the player. Who is the top 3 players in League 2? I mean, definitely DKD has to be in that conversation. That's Davis Keller done. I mean, who else is there? There's that Jake Young from Swindon. He's pretty incredible. Let me go and have a look at some other players that I like from League 2 as well. I mean, Aidan Flint's another shout, probably up there as one of the best centre-backs in the league. There's a reason we've got one of the best defensive records, mainly because of Aidan Flint. Langstaff is a great shout. Absolutely banging goals in for fun again, isn't he? So, yeah. Who else is up here? Yeah, Macaulay Langstaff. Jody Jones as well, absolutely quality player. So, yeah. There's a couple. There's a couple for you. Hey, SB. Who to captain? I'm currently on Palmer, but, you know, people are going KDB. There's all sorts kicking off. When am I doing rating teams? At 9:30. Up the Stags. Let's go. Who would be your ideal back three for the next few game weeks? I mean, with that double game week being confirmed, probably Trent. Probably, if I could try and get one, a City defender. And then, let me have a look at some fixtures, see what else. Maybe Estupinian. Maybe. I know he obviously got dropped. Probably a Villa defender. They've got Sheffield United, Manchester United, then Fulham, Nottingham Forest, Luton. That's a pretty ridiculous run. A United defender isn't a bad shout as well. I was looking at Luke Shaw last night. Are you watching the Notts County versus Mansfield game? I'm not going to the game, but I'll try and watch it legally. I'm not going to the game today, unfortunately not. I don't have a season ticket because I don't live in Mansfield anymore, so there's no real point to me getting one. And then, yeah. There we go. There's another scab. Get him in. Get the scabs in. Thank you for interacting and pushing this stream out more. One of my rating teams, like I said, at half past. Cheers for sending your team in, Ethan. Massively appreciate that. Jota instead of Saka. Yeah, I probably would, T. William. Wishing Mansfield luck this season. Well, let's hope so. Let's hope it goes well. Get the scabs in. I mean, you just have to laugh, don't you, when people put that. Like, we're talking about stuff that happened like way, but like anyone who's using this app was not around when the coal mine strikes happened, were they? Like, realistically, it's not happening. John Radford is married to your auntie. Wow. Okay. Well, I'll hit you up, mate, for some tickets. Cheers for the follow, Ruben. Do keep your questions coming in, guys. Like I said, we will be doing team reviews at half past. There is a poll going around on the YouTube stream, so get your votes in for that one for the best captain. Like I said as well, guys, do smash the shit out of that like button on TikTok and on YouTube. It does push it out to more people. And if you're on TikTok and want to come over to the YouTube stream, the chat does move a little bit slower, so I can answer your questions a little bit better. And when we start doing team reviews, your team will be on screen as well. Plus, we're trying to hit 5,000 subscribers, so if you want to help us hit that goal, come over and subscribe. Tough game, though, today for the Stags. Yeah, it is indeed. It is indeed. Pretty big one. Remember when Mansfield beat Liverpool? I think you're remembering it wrong, pal. They lost 2-1, a Luis Suarez handball. There you go. Do I get Haaland in or roll the transfer? I'd probably get Haaland in. Opinions on Chesterfield? I mean, your ground's basically a Tesco at this point, isn't it? And you're just an irrelevant non-league team, so there you go. Reckon Grimsby got Accrington today? Sure, why not? Why not? Botman or Cash? Oh, I probably would go Botman, to be honest, mate. If I was to go for any Villa defender, it'd probably be Konza. Watkins for captain. I mean, it's a shout, but I do think there are better options this week. Start Saliba over Walker. I'd probably risk going for Walker. Captain Haaland, De Bruyne, Gordon, Ritchie, Jota, Watkins or Palmer. Probably leaning more towards Haaland, Gordon. Those are probably the players that I'll be more inclined to do. Accrington Stanley score predictions. We're probably going to get, like a Grimsby win. I think you're playing Grimsby today. Sure. Who do you think Chesterfield fans were rooting for when you played County? I don't really care. I don't think they cared either. I mean, everyone's just asking me random fucking games in the TikTok chat. Who am I fucking supporting here? Looks like I can't get Haaland in as I still don't know who to sell. I mean, I think you've just got to potentially take a gamble. You know what Haaland's capable of. Do you think Salah will be back for double game week? I mean, we're going to have to see how he progresses. I, at the current moment, think he won't be. But that could very easily change. How many Liverpool players for the double? I mean, you realistically probably want 2 or 3. Dubravka or Areola? Probably would go Dubravka, T. William. Right, the clock has just struck half past, so let's go and take a look at some of your guys' teams on Twitter. Like I said, if you want to send me your team, leave it under my pinned tweet. And that is the best thing that you can do, as we will go and take a look at some of these. So it is half past. If you're enjoying the stream as well, like I said, do subscribe, follow, whatever, like the streams. Massively appreciated by me. If you're on TikTok as well, we are reviewing teams now over on YouTube, so do come over to the channel. Hey Tom from Australia, this is Shane FPL. He says, use my 1 free transfer, Haaland to Alvarez. Tempted to use the second for Bowen, but fancy a Bowen return. I do get why a lot of people would want to do that. I think that's a really good shout, to be honest. Shane, mate, like getting Anthony Gordon in. I do like that as a move. I think the rest of the team is looking pretty good. But I do really like Anthony Gordon as a move. He is going to be playing up front. So I think that's not a bad idea. But if you've got a gut feeling that that Bowen is going to do something, keep Bowen. Keep Bowen. What else have we got? We've got Marcus, Archer to Haaland done. Benching dilemma. Who would you bench? I think you've got this the right way, to be honest, mate. Like, I get you having to bench Gross with a positive fixture, but I feel Bowen always has that capability to go and get a double-digit haul. The rest of the players, yeah, I think you've got it right. I think you've got it right, Marcus. I don't live in Mansfield. I live in Leeds. There you go. I am from Mansfield, though. Don't worry about that. Oh, cheers, Sean. Hello, mate. How are you feeling today? You hungover? 2 free transfers. These are the moves I'm thinking, but could also keep cash for now and do Foden to De Bruyne. So you are thinking of doing Haaland in and Fabian Schär in. Ooh, I do like Fabian Schär as a pick. Obviously got Darwin and Trent for the double now. Yeah, I like that. I think Botman's also a good shout if you want to save a little bit of money. That's always a good shout. Botman at 4.5 could be a very good option, David. But I do like Fabian Schär. Could be on penalties. Oh, my head is a bit wobbly. Oliver Goalie 7 has had 1 free transfer. Areola, Konza, Pedporo. He's already got Haaland in. Cool. Saka, Gabriel on the bench. I mean, realistically, I reckon I'd roll. I reckon your team's in a really good state. I'd probably roll, take 2 into next week. Then you can probably start to look to bring some Liverpool assets in. Probably for the likes of Richarlison, Pedporo, Saka, Gabriel, some players like that. That's probably my advice there, Oliver. Lucky Nico has said Gusto to Walker, Alvarez to Haaland. Any suggestions? Gusto to Haaland. Yeah, okay, I can get on board with that. I think that's pretty much it. I think you've summed it up. Up the yellers. Yeah, boy. Like I said, guys, do keep liking the stream, either on TikTok or on YouTube. Massively appreciated by me, as we are closing in on that 5k subscriber mark. Katie Terry, she said, this is my team. I'm completely okay with it. I went Cunha to Haaland. My only concern is I feel I should start Palmer, but not sure for who. I probably would start Palmer over both Elise and Kudus. Elise, they're being a little bit precautious and he might not play. And Manchester United away, I don't really know how to call that one, to be honest. West Ham all season have been a bit just pitiful. And I feel Palmer does have the capability. Like, I feel if you went Palmer or Kudus or Elise, like, someone is going to end up on the bench with some points, to be honest. Yes, I do support Mansfield. It's just a bit weird me having one in the back and wearing one otherwise. Cheers for the follow, Ben, as well. Massively appreciate that from you. But yeah, I think I would be putting Palmer on. Home fixture for Chelsea. Probably more over Elise, to be honest, Katie, if you're still in the TikTok stream. Cheat. Nice name. We were talking yesterday about... What were we talking about? I think we were talking about PSV tickets. That was a place I was looking at yesterday. Can't get any, though. No worries, Katie. Thank you for sending your team in. As always, this is his team. Pedporo, Gabriel, Adoji, Richarlison, De Bruyne, Saka, Palmer, Haaland, Alvarez, Watkins. Triple Spurs is absolutely mental at this point in the season. I think you've got everything right with your team. Captaincy on Watkins. I don't know if I can get on board with that. Probably would be looking at some of these more like Palmer or Haaland options, but I get why you'd do it. Thinking of doing Salah to Foden or KDB and Isaac to Haaland. I mean, the Isaac to Haaland's probably the one. And now that double game week has been announced, I think I would hold on to... where are you in the world? Bloody hell, Ben. Do you want my exact location? I'm in Leeds, mate. I'm in Leeds. I'd probably just do the Haaland move and see what news we can get on Salah, especially with that double game week now being announced. That'd be my advice there. Ethan has said Solanke to Haaland, Saka to Murphy, or Foden to Murphy, Nunes to Haaland. I mean, why are you going for Murphy? I get you want to keep Darwin. I probably would do... I don't think I'd take Nunes out now that that double's been confirmed. So I'd probably do the Solanke to Haaland one. And I think I'd keep Foden as well, to be honest, mate. Even if there's a way that you can keep both Foden and Saka and still get Haaland in, I think I'd probably do that. If I was to take Saka out for anyone, it'd probably be Anthony Gordon, mate. I think that would be the better move. Move from Darwin to Haaland last night. Oh, that's a stinger, man. That is a stinger. That is a stinger. Malte has said, can you rate my team, please? I'm unsure what to do. 2 free transfers, 6.2 mil in the bank. Thanks. Probably going to be one of these two for Haaland is probably my advice that I'd probably suggest. Then you're probably looking at maybe if you've got a second transfer, maybe someone like Botman could be a decent shout for your bench. Maybe a City defender as well with their double game week coming up. That would probably be my advice there. Right, what else have we got in the additional replies? Phoenix 11. He says, please rate my team. I changed my captain. Sorry. No need to apologise, mate. He's gone with Diego Jota as captain. I mean, he is in really good form. Difficult fixture, though, for Liverpool. The rest of the team is looking pretty good. Obviously, Elise, there is going to be a last minute fitness check on him. So that one could be a little bit sticky. But you've got Saliba to come in if he doesn't play. So I think your team's fine. Some other people have sent me their teams. Anton, he said, do I replace Salah with Elise or do I replace with Trent with someone who costs 4.4 million less? I want to get Haaland for game week 24, so I need to get rid of one. I mean, with that double game week being announced, that's a proper stinger, that. If you want to send me your teams, at FPL_Tom_, leave it under my pinned tweet. So, yeah, there you go. Thoughts on Gordon captain? Yeah, I like it, Jake. I do like it. I think I would be more inclined to get rid of Salah, but I don't think Elise would be the player that I'd go for. I think I'd go to Jota with that double game week now being confirmed, Anton. At least that way you are going to still have a doubler coming in. So that'd probably be my advice. Then you can get Haaland back in. What other teams have we been sent? FJM23 has sent me his or her team. No gender assuming here. Dubravka, Ake, Pedporo, Byrne, Richarlison, Gordon, Palmer, Diego Jota, De Bruyne, Haaland captain, and Watkins. Yeah, I think this team's pretty good. I think you've got all the benching decisions right. The team's looking pretty strong for this week. Some big hitters in there as well, as always. So, yeah. I like it. I like it a lot. So that double game week has been confirmed like we've spoke about. Cool. What have I missed in the YouTube chat and the TikTok chat? Sorry if I'm not reading questions. We were reviewing teams. We will do some more of those throughout the stream. We'll probably do another batch around 10 o'clock. So if you did miss out on the first one, do send me your team on Twitter at FPLTom_. Leave it under the pinned tweet. And yeah, we will review some more of those later. If you're on the TikTok stream as well, like I said, come over to the YouTube stream. I can revert back and read through the chat. It is a little bit easier. And we are trying to hit 5,000 subscribers. So if you want to help me hit that goal, be sure to smash the shit out of that subscribe button. Right, what questions have I missed? Sell Antonio, Slanky or Watkins for a -4. Cool, thanks Tom, no worries. Cash to Trippier, Saka to Jota / Alvarez, and Haaland for a -4. I like that as a move. Lewis. Bench Saka or Richie? Probably more inclined to bench Saka. Hey John, how you doing, man? To get Haaland in, I need to get rid of Saka. Then I only have 5.1 million left. Who are the best options there? Probably Garnacho, my friend. Probably Garnacho. Hello, mate. Can't stay for long, but popped in to say hello, Alvarez to Haaland and Cap Haaland. Nice. Hope you're doing good, Jeff. Hope you have a good day. With 2 free transfers, should I change Odegaard this week? I don't have Palmer and Gordon. Haaland, you jumping on? Yeah, I probably would go and get Haaland and Gordon out of those 2. What's the update on the doubles? Liverpool's double has now been confirmed. So there you go. I also could roll this week, game week, to get more info before I replace Salah or Trent. Yeah, you could do, mate. You could do. I think that might be the smarter decision as well. Potentially rolling. AA1, yeah, I couldn't see your team around. Let's have a quick check. Like I said, there always is that issue where someone's teams just doesn't appear, do they? Like I said, guys, if you want, there's your team. There's your team. AA1, Areola, Cash, Walker, Pedporo, Gordon, Bailey, Foden, Saka with the armband, interesting. Haaland, Tony, Solanke. I think that team's fine. Probably, I'm not convinced on the Saka captain one, to be honest. But it is what it is. Roger, if not Elise captain, then who would you choose? Oh my god, how many flags are in this team? Probably Haaland or Palmer, mate. But I don't think one of Eze or Elise is going to miss out. João Pedro's a late fitness call as well, so eesh, it's going to be an interesting one. We didn't do this team either. Shrivan? Sure. Petrovic, Pedporo, Ake, Estepinian, Alex Moreno, De Bruyne, Palmer, Gordon, Captain, Maddison, Isak, Haaland. Isak's not going to play, so you'll just play Saka. Probably worth getting rid of him as well. Maybe someone like Darwin with their double coming up. Yes, there you go. Like I said, guys, we will do some more team reviews in a little while. Cheers for the follow, TikTok BAZFN. Diaby or Maddison, I think there's definitely better options than both of those 2 as well, to be honest, with the Liverpool being confirmed now. Isak not playing? No, I don't think he's going to play. Up the knots. Fuck off. Is Darwin injured? He was in team training yesterday. So there you go. Watkins to Haaland for a -4. Probably not with Watkins' fixture, Josh. Probably not. Just saw it with the update. Would you get rid of Salah now? I'm a little bit less likely to get rid of Salah now. Unless you've got like a clear way to get him back in. Solanke captain, I think it is a shout. I definitely think it is a shout to potentially go for. Do keep the likes coming in, guys. Like I said, on YouTube and on TikTok. It does push it out to more people, which is always what we love to see as well. And keep hitting that subscribe button on YouTube. So if you're on TikTok as well and want to help me out hitting my goal of 5k subscribers by the end of the season, do come over to the YouTube channel. Massively appreciated by me. Watkins and Foden to Haaland and Gordon. Is that worth 2 free transfers? I won't be taking Foden out. Like, why are people so adamant on taking Foden out? They've got a double coming up. So I don't think I'd take Foden out. But I do like Anthony Gordon. I do think he is a good pick. Best captain for this week. Josh, you have read my mind. That is what we're going to go and take a look at next. The best captain for this game week. Here are my top picks for captaincy for game week. What's the game week? 23. There we go. Here are my top picks for captaincy for game week 23. We've got Watkins, we've got Haaland, we've got Gordon, we've got Palmer, and obviously KDB. This is their per 90 stats so far this season. Apart from KDB's, we've used last season's because it's a little bit unfair. I think he's just played just over 90 minutes in the combination of 3 games that he played so far in the Premier League this season. The reason I've gone for Cole Palmer, as you can see, is per 90 data here is pretty good. It's ridiculously good. Like, Haaland is clear. It is what it is. We know about his capabilities. We have done for some time. But Cole Palmer's data here is fucking good, you know. Fucking good. It's, like, really good. Averaging, you know, close to 7 points per 90 is pretty ridiculous. So, we'll see what happens. Everton or Tottenham, who wins? I think it'll be a 0-0. There you go. Watkins and Foden to Haaland and Gordon. Is that worth 2 free transfers? I already answered this one. I don't think it is. I wouldn't be taking out Foden with that double game week coming up, to be honest. Start Martinelli or Gross. Tom, watching from your deadline. 3 a.m. Louise, man, get yourself to bed, man. I probably would start Martinelli. Do you think João Pedro will play? If he doesn't play, I will have Trent and Zinchenko on the pitch and hope for a 0-0 game. Yeah, I think that's probably a lot of position a lot of people are going to be in. I know I'm in that position. So it is what it is. I don't think João Pedro is going to play, to be honest. There is going to be a late fitness check on him, by the way. Isak, again, I've not really seen anything positive regarding Isak. Let me just have a look. But yeah. Where the hell has that gone? Let me have a look for you guys. Alexander Isak. Can't wait to beat Mansfield? Hell yeah. Cheers for the rose, Jack. Appreciate that. Here we go. Let's have a look what's been said by Jason Tyndall. The striker has improved and could be involved against Luton. He's a lot better. He's improved Wednesday, Thursday and today. There's improvement, Tyndall said. We'll have to address him after today. So there's going to be a late check on him as well. There you go. So maybe I think that does impact Gordon as a captain if he's not going to be playing up front. I do think if Isak is there, that might impact Gordon potentially. Cap Haaland or Solanke? Probably go Cap Haaland. I think I've made it to the stream. Hey FPL Aguero, how you doing, man? Watkins or Alvarez captain? Probably more leaning towards Watkins over Alvarez. I'm just not 100% sure about his minutes. Joe has said Yellers. Let's go, baby. Bringing Gordon for Foden. Again, why are people doing this? I'd probably keep Foden. Is Isak fit? We did just go and look at a quote about Alexander Isak. It does look like he's improved since the game on Wednesday. So, yeah. He might be available. What was your worst moment as a Mansfield fan? Playoff semi-final against Newport. Tyler Walker missing a penalty. Probably what else? Playoff final against Port Vale. That was pretty bad. Will Elise be fit? Again, there's going to be a late fitness call on Elise, so nothing else. You ready for your cup final against Chesterfield next season? I mean, we're going up, so it's fine. Danny Johnson, I mean, you've made this a bigger rivalry than it ever needed to be, so it is what it is. Up the Stags. Cheers for the follow as well, Logan. How likely is it that Bournemouth double game week in 28? I think Ben Crellin said about 30%. Got a run, thanks. Thanks for the team review. Good luck today. Cheers, David. Theo Gaming has said worth to sell De Bruyne to get Haaland. No. Not in my personal opinion. Play Estepinian or Porro? I probably would play Estepinian. Do you think Sutton will stay up? No, they will not. Oh, I mean, we probably are going to bottle it, aren't we? Let's be real. Cheers for the follow, Jay. Thoughts on captaining trips? I probably wouldn't. I don't think I would. Longstaff or Jacob Murphy? Not great players, but all I can afford. Already have Garnacho. Also, do you reckon Haaland will start? I do think Haaland will start, Ethan. And I probably would be more inclined to go for Jacob Murphy. County will win today? No, they won't. Score predictions for today? I'm feeling it might be like a 2-2. I mean, it is what it is. I've watched the penalty back and it does seem a little bit soft. Can you take a look at my team? Yeah, we'll do some more team reviews at 10. So if you want to send me those, leave it under my pinned tweet on Twitter. What team is that? It's Mansfield? Yes, it is. That's a Mansfield shirt as well in the back. And then that's a Dortmund one. Still rating teams? I am indeed. If you want to send me those in, like I said, we'll do another batch of those around about 10 o'clock, so in about 10 minutes. I'm currently considering Alvarez to Haaland and captain in Solanke. Ooh, okay. I like it. I personally just, I can't get on board with the Solanke captain one, to be honest. I get he's in really good goal scoring form, but it is what it is. How to send teams in, if you want to leave them under my pinned tweet on Twitter, at FPLTom_, leave it under the pinned tweet. Obviously, if you don't want to do that, you can type it in the TikTok chat, but it's moving pretty mad today, so you could very easily come over to the YouTube chat and type it there. A little bit easier. Cole Palmer is becoming overhyped. I mean, if you look at his per 90 data, it's pretty good, mate, so I don't think he's overhyped. Haaland captain, probably the best option. Probably. Taking a look at predicted points. Haaland currently leading the way with 6.7. Then it's Julian Alvarez with 6.6. Marcus Rashford has made it in here with 6.3 in third place. Kieran Trippier with 6.2. KDB and Højlund with 6.1. Palmer with 6. Then Anthony Gordon with 5.9. And then Phil Foden with 5.7. So other people suggesting potentially selling Phil Foden. He is up there for predicted points. So probably not the smartest idea. But yeah, interesting ones with Rashford and Højlund being so high. Very interesting. You think Eze will play with the knock? It didn't sound very encouraging from Roy's comments, so probably not. Show my team? Yeah, sure, man. I'll show my team in a second. Notts County on top? Nope. Cheers to the follow, Thomas. Adebayo captain. I mean, he got a hat-trick last week. Why not again? No, I don't think that happened. Start 4 out of Saka, Elise, KDB, Bailey, and Foden. I probably would go KDB, Foden, Bailey. There you go. Højlund 3 goals and 2 assists in his last 3 Prem games. That's why. I get that. I do get that, but still, it's pretty mad. Pretty mad. Score predictions for the derby then. It's going to be 2-2. Easy dub today. Will Swan hat-trick. Let's hope, man. Let's hope. João Pedro or Darwin. Who to start? Both flagged. I'd be more inclined to start Darwin over João Pedro. Hi Cutie Pie, thinking of doing Nunes plus Bowen to Haaland plus Elise. Thoughts? I mean, with that double game week being announced, George, I probably would be less inclined to sell Darwin. If there's another striker you've got kicking about, they're probably the better option to go sell. Didn't Solanke score a hat-trick in the reverse fixture? He did. He did. Very wise. And if you go off reverse fixtures, then maybe you do captain him. Start 2, Garnacho, Kudus, Nunes or Saliba. I probably would go Kudus and Nunes. There you go. Right, let's go and have a look at how my team is. Someone wanted to see it, so here it is live on screen. We've got Areola, Gabriel, Konza, Trent, Gordon, Bowen, KDB, Palmer with the armband still, Haaland, Watkins and Solanke. That is currently the team. Cheers for sending your team, Toby. We'll go and take a look at some more of those in around about 8 or so minutes. Richarlison, Palmer, Saka, what two? Probably Richarlison and Palmer. Those would be my two. Oh, Josh, don't tempt me. Don't tempt me to start going and look at Solanke data. Oh, no. It's just because Darwin smashed my window with one of his shots recently. Also, my other strikers are Watkins and Solanke. I do get that. My only comment is going to be that Darwin does now have the double in game week 25. So you probably want to hold on to him. De Bruyne or Haaland, lad? I probably do Haaland. Need a League 2 Fantasy League. It'd be absolutely mental, that would. Where do I send my teams? If you want to send them to me on Twitter, at FPLTom_, leave it under my pinned tweet. Or you can type it in the chat, but there's probably a very rare opportunity that I'll see it in the TikTok one. So you could just leave it in the YouTube chat as well. So if you want to come over, like I said, from TikTok to the YouTube stream, that would be appreciated. Yeah, that would be massively appreciated. Is double game week 25 official? Yes, it has been confirmed today by Liverpool that double game week is now taking place. He's possible captain though. He is a possible captain. You've tempted me, Josh. Don't tempt me. Palmer captain. Yep, that's what I'm doing. What BVB shirt is that? It is last season's Dortmund shirt with Bellingham on the back. Who do I sell for Haaland, Solanke or Watkins? 9 mil in the bank. It's a really difficult choice, that one. Both are really good forward options. Like, I honestly can't give you, like, advice on that one. Watkins has been, like, lesser of the two out of form, but the fixtures are definitely there. Solanke's been pretty good. Like, honestly, it's just a flip of a coin for me, to be honest. Bellingham! Trippier in. Yeah, really good shout for this week. Son and Alvarez to Jota and Haaland. I like that. I like that. Risk it for a biscuit. Josh, I'm already going Palmer captain. That's a bit risky. That's a bit risky. Who's your defence? Currently have Gabriel Konza, Trent, Colwell and Taylor. Colwell and Taylor both flagged, so they're not going to play. Hopefully Trent plays this week. Do keep your questions flying in, guys. Like I said, if you're on the TikTok stream and want to come over to the YouTube chat, that would be a lot better and massively appreciated by me. Who have I got captained? Currently on Cole Palmer. It could change. Or we could just stick it through and stick with the boy. Can I send you my team? Of course you can, mate. Can you send me your team? Yeah, there we go. On my Twitter, at FPLTom_, leave it under the pinned tweet. What do I think about Haaland captain? Probably the sensible pick for this week. I like 4-3 Mansfield today. What do you think? I'm thinking it's going to be like 2-2. Who should I bring in today? I mean, Haaland's obviously the popular pick, isn't he? Reckon I'm going to do it. Buy him back for Solanke in 2 weeks. All right, go for it, George. Go for it. Who should I get in? Bowen, Jota or Foden? Already have KDB. Probably Jota, cannon fodder, now that double game week's been confirmed for Liverpool. I've got Haaland to anyone else. Probably another City player, a Liverpool player, now that double's been confirmed. Or a Newcastle lad. They've got some really good fixtures. Come on, the Stags. Nichols hat-trick incoming. Hopefully so. Cheers for sending me your team. How's Bailey Cargill been for Stags? All right. Yeah. Who do I put the captain on? Just sent my team on Twitter. Cool. We'll go and take a look at some of those at 10 o'clock. Got one free transfer. Okay. I'll try and remember all this. You might have to just repeat it at me. Like, we get so many teams sent in. The TikTok stream is absolutely cooking today, guys. So is the YouTube chat as well. Massively appreciate everyone who's sending this stuff in. If you're enjoying the content, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe as always. Like I said, we're trying to hit 5,000 subscribers on the YouTube channel, 10 on the TikTok, 10,000 followers. So drop us a follow, drop us a subscription, and smash the shit out of the like button. I saw someone ask the question about Isak. There's going to be a late fitness call on him. Jason Tyndall's comments were that he's slowly improved day by day. Oh yeah, if Flint doesn't play today, we're absolutely finished. Hey Tom, bench 1, Saka, Fernandez, Palmer, Garner, Gordon, Solanke or Watkins. Probably Garnacho out of that one, mate. Do you think Jota will keep starting when Salah is back? I'm thinking about replacing Salah with Jota for the rest of the season. I think for the first few games, yes. I think with the way that Liverpool front three has been performing, I feel there's a lot less pressure on Salah to come back into that lineup. You know, Klopp might be a little bit more, stable. I think that's probably the right word, and just slowly integrate him. Lorna's asked, Captain Solanke or Palmer? Probably Palmer is the way I'm leaning. What is my Twitter? At FPLTom_. Like I said, leave it under the pinned tweet if you want the team reviewing. Or you can go into the bio, click the YouTube, come to the YouTube stream, and there's a link there as well. So there you go. And when we do team reviews as well, the team will be on screen. So all good stuff. Cheers for the follow, James and Callum. Who to captain? Haaland, Solanke, Watkins, or Palmer? I'm leaning towards Palmer since, in my opinion, I think he's the safest pick. I probably disagree. I think Haaland's probably the safest pick. I imagine he'll be the most captain player. So if you want to kind of stabilise and maybe keep rank, probably go Haaland. But I'm on Palmer. Oliver Russell said, rate my team. Martinez, Porro, Saliba, Walker, Foden, Maddison, Palmer, Bowen, Saka, Haaland and Watkins. Very strong team for this week, mate. Very strong. I'd probably say like an 8 or a 9 out of 10. It's all good, mate. All good. Getting smashed by County today? Nah, not happening. What's on your thoughts on Tom Nichols? I mean, I'm not overly thrilled. Let's put it that way. I'm not overly thrilled. But it is what it is. Right, let's go and start reviewing some more of your guys' teams. Jesus Christ, we've had a lot sent in today. 12 notifications. All right, well, we'll try and get through as many as we can. Daniel has sent me his team. He has got Martinez, Virgil, Doherty, Trippier, Gabriel, Mikalenko, Douglas Luiz, Palmer, Højlund, Watkins, and Haaland. All right, I like this. Watkins captain. It is one of those. It could work out. It could be a bit of a shit shout, but it is what it is, I guess. Daniel again. Toby, I don't know whether or not you're in the TikTok or the YouTube chat. Just let me know. We're reviewing your team right now. Petrovic, Pedporo, Estepinian, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Diego Jota, De Bruyne, Garnacho, Foden, Palmer, Watkins, and Tony. I think the team's looking pretty good. Obviously, you need probably Haaland back in here at some point. I imagine you've got yourself a plan to get him in here at some point. Probably might have to sacrifice Watkins if you've not got the budget. But if you have got the budget, probably João Pedro to Haaland would be the way that I'd go there. Rachel has sent me her team in. She's got Dubravka, Gabriel, Pedporo, Trent, Gordon, Saka, Palmer, Richarlison, Solanke with the armband, interesting. Watkins, Julian Alvarez, Foden, Trippier, Doherty on the bench. Oh my, I think I'd start Trippier over Pedporo. Newcastle at home, I think that's the better fixture, so I'd definitely start Pedporo over them. Foden on the bench as well is a difficult one. As some building work decides to just start going off outside my house. Cheers for that one, lads. Cheers for that one. Alex Naylor has said, who do I play? Leno, Pedporo, Walker, Dunk, Palmer, De Bruyne, Gordon, Diego Jota, Højlund, Tony, and Cunha. I'd be tempted to put Cunha in for Foden. I probably would have Foden over Cunha, to be honest. That would be my personal pick. Foden over Cunha. Do keep your questions coming in, guys, while I do start reviewing some of your guys' teams. Like I said, if you're on the TikTok stream and want to come over to the YouTube stream, we are reviewing teams right now. You can see your team being reviewed. And when you want to answer me some questions, it's a little bit easier in the YouTube chat. I don't have Solanke. Fair enough, mate. 2 to 3 transfers. Probably Haaland's going to be one of them. Son as well, probably a player I would get rid of. So maybe you could do Son to Jota, and that might give you enough money to do Archer to Haaland, or Alvarez to Haaland. That could be the option I'd probably go there for. Tim Brown has said, big decisions today. Bench boost is active. I'm wildcarding in Gameweek 25 to get KDB, Salah, Son all in. This will mean a very weak bench for then, but captain choice between Haaland, Solanke and Palmer today. Yeah, I think that's a very strong bench boost, to be honest, to go for. Obviously, no goalkeeper is a little bit of a kick in the teeth, but it is what it is. I think maybe with you bench boosting, you could take a -4 to get a goalkeeper in. If you are bench boosting as well, I think that could be a potential thing. I think Haaland's the safe captain as well. We spoke about that. But Solanke and Palmer, very good shouts as well. Next team, I've had 2 free transfers already. Did Bowen to Gordon to avoid the price rise on Gordon and the price drop on Bowen. 1 free transfer left. Who should I do? Also help me with the benching decisions. Probably, mate, Alvarez to Haaland if I was going to make a transfer. I probably would be more inclined to play Trent or Estepinian over Pedporo as well. Everton away is quite a difficult place to go, so I probably would prefer Trent or Estepinian. There you go. Come on, you Stags. Yeah, boy. Let's go. Next team, they've asked for captain advice. Probably, like I said again, I probably would play Trippier over Pedporo this week. Solanke's not a bad, decent shout. Palmer as well, but I know a lot of people are quite keen on Solanke. So I think, like I said, this is probably one of the last weeks we are going to go against Haaland. So I rate Solanke as a captain pick. Jake, hey man. He's here. He said -4 for Botman. Will Nunes play? I think Nunes is going to play. And probably would take the minus for Botman, to be honest, mate. I would probably take the minus for Botman. Already did that one. 5 at the back is risky. Garnacho play. Jake's doing some advice as well. Oh. Maximus Betts. He's got Leno, Pedporo, Gusto, Estepinian, Trippier, Gordon captain, Saka, Bowen, Haaland, Solanke, Watkins, Areola, Saliba, Bernardo, Johnson. Cool. All right, I rate this team. Gordon captain as well. I like it. I do like it. Cool. If I have missed anyone's team, I do apologise. Sometimes they don't filter through, or I get any notifications. The Scabs are back in the chat. Get in there. Thank you for everyone putting Scab and interacting with the stream and pushing it out to more Mansfield fans. Missed yours. Okay, let me have a check. Let me have a check, mate. Sometimes they don't appear. You know this. They'll be hidden away somewhere. Right. Let's have a look. Do keep the like coming in, guys. Massively appreciated by me. Don't know what's going off outside. It sounds absolutely horrific. So I apologise if you can hear the building work. Nothing I can really do with that. Bit annoying. Bit annoying on a Saturday morning. Leighton, I haven't done your team. Again, apologies if you can just hear building work in the background. There's nothing I can do about that. Leno, Adoji, Botman, Castagna, De Bruyne, Palmer, Richarlison, Gordon, Watkins, Haaland, Solanke. Yes, I don't think there's anyone I'd probably change out of that lot. You could be, you know, these two could get some... Actually, that bench... That could be a bench boost team, to be honest, Leighton. Like, I'm serious. That genuinely could be a very strong case for a bench boost. Estepinian with Palace, Sensei with Nottingham Forest, and then Maddison with Everton. Could be a bench boost team. Max Meyer, Dubravka, Konza, Estepinian, Pedpora, De Bruyne, Saka, Palmer, Gordon, Diego Jota, Haaland, Solanke. Yeah, okay. I like that. I like that. No changes I would make there. What teams have we got hidden away here? LD Harris has said, what do you think I should do transfer-wise or captain-wise? Onana, Conte, Pedporo, Saka, Saliba, Diego Jota, Watkins. Probably captain-wise. I'm not keen on Watkins. But I'm probably more keen on Watkins over KDB. So, alright, I'll stick with that one. Realistically, you're probably looking to get Haaland back in this team. That would probably be my advice. But yeah, it is what it is. So that'd probably be the transfer I'd try and get in is Haaland. Especially for that double game week. You need to have him. You need to have him. Leighton, do we do your team? Need your help with a bench on what to do. Oh yeah, I gave you my advice, Leighton. I said I reckon I might bench boost with this. I think you've got everything right. But I think I would bench boost. That bench is looking ridiculously strong. Like genuinely really, really strong. John has said what to do. 2 free transfers. Leno, Zinchenko, Pedporo, Alex Moreno, Richarlison, Odegaard, Saka, Foden, Julian Alvarez, Watkins and Solanke. I mean, you could take Odegaard out for Gordon. That could be an option. That's probably what I'd do. Odegaard out for Gordon. Maybe Kyle Walker in here as well. Could do Alvarez up to Haaland. There's a few suggestions for you there, mate. JP, I've still not seen your team come through. And I've gone through all the hidden ones as well now. So hopefully I'll have a look in like 5 minutes. See if we can see anything else. Dylan Walters has said start Kudus or Darwin. I'd probably be more interested in starting Darwin. Already have Foden, Alvarez and Haaland. Should I do Foden to De Bruyne this week and Alvarez to Darwin next week? Yeah, I like that actually. I do like that. And as usual, my tweet gets removed as I'm not having people in my league seeing what I'm doing. Nice, Tim. Oh, dear. Just sent my team on Twitter. Cool, we'll go and take a look at some more of those in a little while. We've got about 15 minutes till the deadline, guys, so do keep your questions flowing in. Lots of questions this week. Keep your likes flowing in as well for the stream. Like I said, we're trying to close in on 5,000 subscribers, so if you want to help me hit that goal, either on TikTok or on YouTube, come over to the YouTube stream and smash the shit out of that subscribe button. Would be appreciated by me, to be honest, guys. Refresh one more time, please. I've been here since 9:30. I mean, I have, mate. If it's not there, it's not there. The only thing that I can suggest is if you follow, then put it again. Like, that's all I can really suggest. Do you think Tom Nichols will start today? I do indeed. Yeah, I'm still reviewing teams if you want to send me them. Like I said, we'll pick up some more of those. Probably about 10:30 we'll do some more reviews. See what's kicking about. I've deleted my tweet as well so people don't see I get support from yourself as well. Whoa, like I'm a high quality guy. I need a forward around 7.5 million, which is one of the best. Probably, mate, Solanke. Obviously, Rasmus Højlund putting up some good numbers recently. There's a couple. Darwin, is he still 7.5 or below? There's a couple for you. Mansfield for the win today for the bet. No, I think we're going to draw. I do think we're going to draw. I don't think we're winning today. I think we're drawing. I just sent me my team on Twitter. Any suggestions? Yeah, like I said, we'll do some more team reviews in a little bit. We'll go and have a look at some more of those. Any thoughts for this team? Leno, Trent, Porro, Trippier. Oh my god, this is definitely going to disappear. But Porro, yeah, it's good from what I could see. EO has said, I think it will be 2-1 to the Stags today. We haven't been the best at home. We've not been the best for a while, have we, to be honest? But let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Rasmus is the best. Nice. Probably Rasmus then, mate. 4-1 again incoming. Hopefully so. Hopefully so. Up the Stags as well. Let's see what happens. What else have we got today? So these are all the fixtures. I did this last week and it went down quite well. These are the betting odds for this week. I feel these were quite useful last week to potentially look at. Certain teams we maybe should be targeting. Certain ones we shouldn't be. Obviously, you can see there the standouts for me. Wolves being 5-1 to win at Chelsea. So I think that does kind of confirm maybe backing, a strong performance from Chelsea. Bournemouth Forest, again, quite difficult to predict on that one. United favourites over West Ham. So yeah, just a couple ones. I can actually afford Trippier, or would you still recommend Botman? You've got Haaland back in, right? You've got Haaland back in. My only concern there would be you probably would want Salah for the double game week, Jake, in 25 if he's fit and available. So I probably still would go Botman. Just because if he is fit and available, you'll want him. You know what I mean? Captain Haaland or KDB? I'd probably lean more over Haaland over KDB, to be honest. Neto, Trent, Diaz, Konza, Saka, Palmer, Bowen, Watkins, Haaland and Solanke. Very nice team. Who should I captain? Safe pick is Haaland. The other ones, Palmer and Solanke probably leading the way as well. Valid point. Cheers, babe. No worries, gorgeous. No worries. Cheers for liking the stream. Is Flint playing? I hope he is. I hope so. Start Foden, Saka or Alvarez. Saka probably would be the one that would have to make way there. Till fixtures for Bournemouth. I mean, the next two after this aren't great. But, there's a slight chance of a double. Still pretty green fixtures. Sent my team on Twitter. Cheers, guys. We'll go and check out some more of those, like I said, in a little while. Ayew or Big Willie? Probably got to be Ayew, hasn't it? Probably got to be Ayew. Do you think Alvarez will start? I do. Foden or Gusto? Probably would go Foden, in my personal opinion. Do keep your questions coming in. Like I said, keep the likes flowing in as well, guys. Keep the subscriptions and all that good stuff coming in as well. Massively appreciated by me. Sell Jota for Saka. Sell Richarlison or... Oh my days, they went so fast. Should I sell Alvarez for Solanke? Probably not. Start Jota or Saka? Probably start Jota, the form he's in at the moment. Haaland, Gordon or KDB captain? Haaland is the safe one, but I think Gordon could be a good shout. Honest thoughts on Jota cap? I mean, it's going to be a really tight and tense game, so I think there are better options this week. Sell Richarlison or Elise to Palmer? I mean, Palmer's realistically a player you probably only want for the next two. Then Chelsea's fixtures do tail off. Did I bring Haaland in? Yes, he was my transfer this week. Went Alvarez to Haaland. Start two out of Foden, KDB and Alvarez. Probably would go Foden and KDB then. Would you rather have a strong bench for rotations or cash in on Salah and weak bench? Probably a weaker bench. I don't really care. As long as I've got someone to at least come off it. What's your opinions on Hwang, Neto, Cunha? Fixture-wise, Wolves' fixtures aren't really there. Probably not until around, what week is that? Game week 26. So, yeah, not too hot on them. I'm putting trust in Odegaard this week. Hasn't returned in ages. Does feel like a game where Martin Odegaard would score. I can get on board with that. Up the Stags. Tom, start Konza or Gabriel. I probably would go Konza, mate. I probably would go Konza. I have Watkins, I have Areola, Watkins, Solanke, Odegaard, the bench. Would you use this as the chip? Yeah, that's a really strong bench. That is a really strong bench. I definitely think some people's benches this week, it is worth using that. Could have put a decent shirt on. What do you mean? What do you mean, Dalton? This is a great shirt. Absolute joker. What do I do? I mean, you can come over to the YouTube chat and just type it out. That's probably the best suggestion if it's not appearing, mate. Who do you think is worth captaining? I think Haaland's the safe pick, but then there's the differentials of Gordon, Palmer, Solanke and Watkins. There you go. Is Maddison back? He is indeed. Should I sell Alvarez and Odegaard for KDB, or should I sell Alvarez and Odegaard for KDB? Yeah, I probably would. Is Maddison back? He is. Is Haaland starting though? We don't know. Pepe said he's ready and available, so take that what you will with Pep Guardiola. What does that word mean? What does that word mean? Not even a word, is it? No, what the hell is that? What does that mean, Max? Oh, loving the live. I was like, what? The Libas? What the hell's a Libas? Cheers, man. I appreciate that. I hope a lot of people are enjoying the live as well. I feel we've had a really good one this week. The YouTube stream's doing extremely well. The TikTok stream has been cracking today. You guys have been absolutely immense. Like I said, keep the follows, the likes, all that good stuff coming in. And if you do want to come over to the YouTube chat, more than welcome. More than welcome. No worries, mate. No worries. Should I sell Alvarez and Odegaard for KDB? Yeah, I probably would. I like that. I really want João Pedro to start delivering, so I have that. I have a reason to have him in more than just the fixtures. Hopefully so, mate. Cheers for sending me a team. Like I said, we'll go and do some more checks of those about past. I have Trips captain thoughts. I think there's better options this week. Do you have AC Milan tracksuit with eFootball spinner? No, I don't. I would like. I think they'd probably be the next team I'd probably go and buy like something from. I was looking in my collection. I don't have anything from Spain, so I might have to go and get something from Spain. Is the YouTube the same as the TikTok? Yeah, it is. But the difference with the YouTube one is you get to see my team. The chat moves a little bit slower as well. When we go and review teams as well, it's on there. It's all good stuff. All good stuff. But yeah, like I think that would probably be the next one, like an Italy jacket or like something from Spain. The last one we picked up was an Ajax jacket. It's really nice. Really, really nice. Yeah, let's go and do some of those. If you can't send me a team, just send me your code. What's it called? FPL.team. Hopefully you guys can see this. Yeah, you can. Where's that code? There it is. Oh, that's a tough one, that. This could be bench boost worthy. Very, very strong bench. I'm guessing you've done Alvarez to Haaland as well. Have you got enough money to do that? Yeah, I think you have. Yeah, you got enough money to do Alvarez to Haaland. I'm guessing that's the transfer you've made already. Let me know. Let me know, Tom. But yeah, that's probably what I'd do there. How do you get a code? If you go to your points and then just type it. Like I can't really show you, but basically there's at the top in the URL, there's a thingy there. What's that website called? This is FPL.team It's a really, really useful website. But yeah, I reckon that could be bench boost worthy there, Tom. Hey, Toby. Thank you for coming from the TikTok. Appreciate that. Like I said, if anyone else wants to come from the TikTok, and bless yourself with the YouTube chat. It is all good stuff going over here. But yeah, that was FPL.team. Really good and useful website. I've kept Alvarez. Okay. I definitely think, like I said, that could be a bench boost worthy team. Otherwise, probably roll the transfer, mate. The team's looking ridiculously strong. Prediction for County today, probably 2-2. Captain Haaland, Foden or Gordon. I mean, Haaland's probably the safe pick. Cash or Gomez, probably more likely Cash. More likely to be Cash. Right, what else have we got left to do? George has sent me his. We'll have a look at that in a second. As always, we do have the Who Am I quiz. We'll quickly do that before we start going reviewing some more teams. Very popular pick this week. I'm going to ask you, who do you think this player is based off their Wikipedia? Started the youth career at Chelsea. Then played 0 games for Chelsea, but were there. Then went on loan at Vitesse. Then joined Liverpool, scoring 1 goal. And now plays for AFC Bournemouth. Get your guesses in for that one. Obviously made 1 senior England appearance as well. You'll imagine that will change at some point as well, with the form that they are in this season. So get your guesses in for that one. George Kent's guessed Solanke. Keep the guesses coming in. Do you think Donny are going down? No, I don't. You still doing Twitter reviews or only with codes? No, I'm doing Twitter reviews. We'll be doing those at past. Toby Saunders has had a guess at Solanke as well. Boom, 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 boom. People spamming the shit out of this one. Solanke. Yeah, I think it's pretty clear. This is Dominic Solanke's kind of history path. As you can see, started out his career at Chelsea, moved to Liverpool in that unsuccessful move, but has pretty much revived his career at AFC Bournemouth. So fair play to him. Fair play to the young man. Fair play to the young man. Big Dom Solanke. Nice. Mark has asked, high thoughts on Gross to Gordon this week and Alvarez to Haaland next week, or do it for a -4 now? No, I think that's a very very astute move there, Mark. And you could do that move next week. Probably would only do the -4 if I was going to captain Haaland. Right. Let's go and have a look at George's team. Again, this website, fpl.team, if you want to go and use it. Really, really helpful and useful website for planning future transfers and kind of strategy stuff. Pretty good rank, mate. Pretty good rank. If the website wants to work. There we go. So what did you say you've done? You've done... Did Nunes and Bowen to Haaland, Garnacho. There's a helicopter flying over my head. So your team would look like this, I'm guessing. That's a pretty strong bench. Maybe probably play a Doji over Gabriel. Something like that. That's probably what I'd do with the team there, George. There you go, mate. Shall I captain Palmer, Foden, Gordon or Haaland? I mean, we're currently leaning on Palmer. I think Haaland is the safe pick, though, this week. Tom, bench one of Burn, Trent or Gabriel. Probably Gabriel out of the lot of them, mate. Gordon or Palmer captain. I'm slightly leaning more towards Cole Palmer, but I can get why people want to go for Anthony Gordon. When am I doing team reviews? We're going to do a batch at 10:30, and that'll probably be the last batch we do today. Thanks, FPL Tom, for having a look. No worries, man. No worries. Anytime, like I said. That is the point of these streams, to help you guys out, to help me out as well, make the best decisions. All massively appreciated. Keep the votes coming in for best captain of the week. Haaland currently leading the way, other with quite a lot of votes as well. Like I said, we're trying to hit 5,000 subscribers on the channel, so if you do want to help me hit that goal, be sure to smash the like button. If you're already a subscriber as well, smash the like button for me as well, as it does push it out to more people, and just creates a good stream. Is Konate a good FPL option if you want to have a cheap defender for Liverpool? I've not really looked at Konate or any of the cheaper Liverpool boys, to be honest. I probably should. Let's have a look. How many games has he actually been playing? If he's been playing quite a lot, then 90. Yeah, he could actually be a really good option. 4.9 million. Played quite a lot of minutes, so yeah, could be an alright option, that. Maybe if you can't get Trent. Do you think Alvarez might start? I think he will. Joe Gomez is in my wildcard team. I probably wouldn't have Joe Gomez in my wildcard team. I know he's been in really good form, but Robertson and Trent both being back now, I do think his days are numbered. Konza or Porro? Probably would go Konza. Cheers for the rose as well. Massively appreciate that. Start 4, Elise, Solanke, Foden, KDB and Bailey. I mean, with Elise being flagged, I probably would go Saka, Foden, KDB and Bailey. Callum said, take care of Nicholas for you. Is he any good? Let me know. Messi or Ayew? I mean, it's got to be Jordan Ayew. Has to be Jordan Ayew. Saka or Palmer? Probably leaning more towards Palmer, Jensen. Haaland is back, yes. Bowen to Gordon or Isak to Solanke. I probably would do Bowen to Gordon, to be honest there, Carl. That'd be my preference. That's probably the way that I'd go with that one. Cheers for the follow, X. And he's put yellows. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Everyone in Mansfield has 6 toes. It is true. We all have 6 toes. It is true. We all have 6 toes. When am I doing the next team reviews? We'll be doing those at past. Now, get out of here with your Barrow chat. Get out of here. Saliba or Trent to start? I probably would go Trent. Mansfield aren't going up. Quite good on the ball. Very technical. Not really a great goal scorer, but a very good player. I feel like we needed a goal scorer this window, and the fact that we haven't gone and got one does concern me. But we'll see what happens. Cash or Gomez? I probably would go Cash. I'm not 100% convinced Joe Gomez starts. People just spam the word Stockport. Prediction for today? I think it's going to be 2-2. I do think it's going to be 2-2. Depends how you play him, to be honest. I mean, yeah, I don't really know what the plan is anymore with Nigel. What chat do I read more? Depends which one has more kind of stuff going off. The TikTok one's been exceptional today, but I always try to make sure I read every comment I possibly can. But if you want your questions like 100% guaranteed to be answered, YouTube's the one. I can't keep up with the TikTok one. So yeah, the YouTube one's the better one to be in. What is my reasons for not captaining Haaland? I mean, there's always that doubt that he doesn't start the game. It just is a little bit like, I feel like this could be the last week I go against Haaland, and Palmer's a little bit of a fun pick. No, I've seen nobody else chat about him, so that's the reason. Good luck on your promotion. Cheers, Callum, mate. Cheers, Callum. I appreciate that. Hopefully it can happen. We'll see what happens. Meanwhile, Callum asking about Jota 3 times in the YouTube chat. Thoughts on Diego Jota? Yeah, I like Diego Jota. I do like Diego Jota. He is a good pick. Sorry, man. May gamble and captain Isaac. That is a fucking risky move, that. Especially with the fact that he's a little bit of a doubt for the game. Nah, I ain't hearing you, bro. I ain't hearing you. I apologise, man. I do try and read every question. It is just a bit mental when you've got like 2 streams going off. Like, I'm not like, this is the thing, I'm not genuinely trying to ignore anyone. It just is like, yeah, it's mental. Man City playing on Monday gives him more than a little bit more time. Yeah, 100% it does indeed. I'm stuck between Gordon and Haaland captain for this week. I think if you're stuck, just go for the safe pick. Go for Haaland. Start Estepinian or Burn? Probably Dan Burn. Bowen or Palmer to start? I probably would start Palmer over Bowen. It has just gone half past, so we are going to do another batch of team reviews for the people that have sent me them on Twitter. So let's go and have a look how many we've been sent. You guys have been very good today at sending me the team reviews. Massively appreciate that. Gary McDivitt has said, thought about using the wild card. I'm sitting 5th in my league, 100 points behind the leader. What's your thoughts? I think we can get out of this situation without a wild card. Obviously, there's some sticky players in here, some absolutely honkers. You know what? I'm not against using the wild card, to be honest, mate. I'm really not. I'm really not, Gary. There's a good wild card video on the channel if you want to go and check that out. So yeah, that's probably what I'd do, because there are some very 1, 2, 3, 4, probably longer term 5. Again, I don't think he'll play every single week. 6 players you could get rid of here. 7. So it could be worth the wild card. Get yourself nice and set up for these double game weeks. So not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. Joel, I think you were kicking about in the TikTok chat a while ago. You said 2 free transfers, Archer to Haaland, and who else? I was thinking either Trippier or Porro for Tarkowski or Colwell. Colwell would be the player that I would remove, and I probably would go and get Trippier. No blank for them in 26. Harry has said still so much in the bank to get Haaland when I need him. Thoughts, and should I play this team or should I play Cunha and Saliba? No, I'd play that team. I'm pretty happy with that. And if you've still got the money in the bank to go and get Haaland, then good for you. Harvey did 1 free transfer doing Archer to Haaland. Who should I bench? I think you've got all the benching decisions correct there, to be honest, mate. So I think you're all good in that department. I do think you're all good in that department. Right, let's go on to the actual tweet itself, see if there's any that I have missed. Again, I do apologise if I have missed anybody's teams. As you can see, it's a little bit mental, these team reviews are starting to get. Like, we're having so many fly in. John, I don't think I've done your team. Isak to Haaland or bring in a defender. Not sure if Haaland will start and Isak seems to be in contention. Also worried Walker could be benched again. 1 free transfer. Yeah, like there is a bit of a doubt obviously surrounding Isak. Again, same doubt with Haaland whether or not they'll start the game, but I do think that's probably the wise move this week to bring Erling Haaland in. So yeah, there you go. What other teams have we got? Did that one. Oh, just skip past loads. Dave Johnson, I don't think we've done your team. Areola, Kelleher, Trent, Porro, Saliba, Branthwaite, Gusto, Odegaard, Richarlison, Saka, Bowen, Palmer, Solanke, Alvarez and Haaland. I'm guessing you're giving Haaland the armband this week, so I rate that. I can get on board with that. Did I do that one? I feel I did. Again, I do apologise if I miss anybody's teams. I'm not trying to be a dick. Yasir has asked Cash or Gomez and who to captain. Probably would go Cash. Captain-wise, I think I'd be more confident in Palmer or Solanke over Jota. But it's your team. You do what you want. Let's have a look if there's anyone else hidden away down here. I didn't do Aldgate, did I? And Barmer to Haaland already done. Roll or do something else. And should I play Saka or Bowen? I'd probably roll. Triple captain in Haaland this week is absolutely mental, by the way. But yeah, I'd probably roll. There's my advice on that one. Yasir, we did your team, so all good in the hood. Let's check and see if we've got any leaked team news for this week. Nothing so far. A lot of people just captaining Haaland. Interesting. Obviously, that double game week has been confirmed if you haven't seen the news. Liverpool now will have a double game week in game week 25. So probably worth bringing in some of their assets over the next few weeks. If you are enjoying the stream, guys, like I said, be sure to like, comment and subscribe as we do have around 20 or so minutes left. Right, let's see what questions I've missed in the YouTube chat. Enjoy the streams with less people. Nah, more people's good. It motivates me more to do them, and like I said, more subscribers and stuff. It's just all good. Like, I get you guys get special attention, and if you want special attention, there is the membership. So if you sign up for the membership, it's like 99p a month. You will get priority over questions. Just saying that. It's there. It's an option. It's 99p. It's pretty cheap if you want to like be top of the list. Always answered. It's all love, man. Cheers, man. I appreciate that. Devon's asked, start Estepinian or Burn. Probably Burn. Tom, you're gaining too many subs. You're going to not be able to answer my question soon. You've gained 0.02 in this stream alone. Well, it's a good thing, isn't it? Like, it is a good thing. You know, you guys want to see me succeed. I want to see me succeed as well. It is the motivation that keeps me going, so hopefully it's worth it. Phantom Ranger has asked, is it worth bringing in KDB for Foden for a -4? Not in my opinion. Wildcard for sure. Are you still captaining Palmer? Yes. Not sure who to captain between KDB, Slanky or Palmer. Join me on the Palmer train, Josh. Join me. Do you think Alvarez will not start? I have Alvarez and Haaland at the start. No, I think they will. I think Alvarez still will start. I have no idea what to do, so probably roll in. Team's awful. Nice. Would you say that De Bruyne is a must after game week 25? I think my team could even be stronger without him. I don't think he's a must. I just think having him in a double game week is going to be very beneficial. Beats has said, fancy helping me out, put some fires. I'm absolutely torn what to do this week, man. Yep. Ask as many questions as you need. Ask as many questions as you need. Start Saka or Tony? I probably would start Saka. Should I captain De Bruyne? Depends who your other options are, Joe. Captain Watkins or Solanke? Probably more tempted with Solanke. Palmer captain it is. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on, Josh. I'm starting Cunha and Tavernier. Am I a bit mad? Probably more on the Cunha one. The Tavernier one makes sense. I think that makes sense. Who do you think is going to win, Liverpool or Arsenal? Probably going to be a draw. Palmer or Haaland captain? I've gone Palmer, but I think Haaland probably is the safer of the two picks. I am originally from Mansfield, yes. Brozier for Watkins? No. No. What's my Twitter? At FPLTom_. If you want your team reviewing, leave it under the pinned tweet. We'll try and do some before the deadline, but probably won't be able to do many. J Pepper says he has a wheelbarrow. Nice. Used to play for him. Class team. Oh, nice, man. Nice. Gusto to Porro to start. Probably more leaning towards Ped Porro over Gusto. In my personal opinion. A cheap defender. Which one is the best? I mean, probably like Branthwaite. Probably the best at the moment. Playing pretty regular minutes. Everton are pretty good with clean sheets. Yeah, come on, Palmer captain. Why not? Mate, Monday night, I'm going to be just hiding behind the sofa where like Haaland like that. I had a wheelbarrow and the wheel fell off. Oh, no. Oh no. Sell Richarlison or Elise to Palmer. Probably wouldn't be looking to bring Palmer in this week. Chelsea's fixtures are pretty dreadful after this. And they have a blank in 26. Should I captain Haaland? Probably the safe pick. Sent my team. Cool. We'll go and do some more team reviews in about 5 or so minutes before the deadline. And then that'll probably be it for team reviews. We'll just do questions only after that point. But do keep your questions flying in, guys. Today's stream has been absolutely immense in terms of numbers that have been kicking about. So like I said, I can only appreciate the support that you do show me on these streams. All love. All love, guys. All love. Let me know what your plans are for the day today. There will be some content coming out later tonight. Transfer targets video as always on a Saturday night. Then there'll probably be a wildcard video tomorrow morning. Then another video tomorrow night. It's just the way we roll, baby. Just the way we roll. Just the way we roll. Bench Jota or Saka? Probably more likely to bench Saka. Saka or KDB? Probably more KDB. Do you think Foden will start versus Brentford? I do. Who to bench from Trent, Estepinian, Gvardiol? Probably Gvardiol. You said that Haaland is the safer than Palmer as a captain, but you've gone as Palmer as captain. Should I go the same way? If you want to join the revolution, captain Palmer, have a little bit of fun with it, join us. No, I just think we're like going with numbers is probably like the safer way to do it if you're a little bit unsure. But we're just going to go with Palmer. We're going to see what's happening. This could be the week that the whole thing just falls to shit and we absolutely stink it up. Shall I use my 2 free transfers, KDB for Foden and Shaw for Saliba? Again, I don't understand why people are so keen on taking Foden out, man. They've got that double coming up. Cheers, Beats, for sending the team. I think we've had a few people send their teams in now, so let's have a quick gander at what's been sent in. Again, you guys have been absolutely smashing it. Ahmed has sent me his team. Dubravka, Gusto, Pedporo, Trippier, Richarlison, Foden, De Bruyne, Palmer captain. Let's go, baby. Haaland, Watkins, Solanke, Areola, Gordon, Estepinian, and Gabriel. Cool. Nice. 1 free transfer and need to free up 0.8 to do Watkins to Haaland. Need to free up a bit of money. Who would I get rid of? Probably could downgrade Bowen to like Garnacho. That might be a thing to do. That's probably what I'd do. Bowen to Garnacho. Leave him on the bench. Frees up a lot of money for you there. Paul Beats. 2 free transfers. He's not sure what to do. I think I would keep Salah after what we've been told. No Haaland is a concern, but I think this probably could be the last week you go without him. Defender-wise, it looks a little bit of a shit show back here. Safe bet would be to do Powell to Botman. That could be a do one, like a very easy one. Powell to Botman, then maybe roll, and next week you can see what the situation is with Salah. Then potentially bring in Haaland as well. So that's probably what I'd do there. 1 free transfer. Powell to Botman gives you 3 defenders to play this week. Strong midfield, strong forward line. Go with it. There's my advice, Paul. Let's have a look if we've got any early team leaks. Doesn't look like it so far. So maybe if you've got any Spurs players. What questions have been kicking about? Adoji, Konza, Walker, bench 1. Probably Adoji. Trent to Trips or Walker to Haaland. Walker to afford Haaland. Probably more Walker with the double. But I think Trips is also a good shout. Done my team. Locked in. Palmer captain. Good luck this week. Good luck, Josh. Palmer captain, boys. Let's go. Cheers for the follow. Flew off before I could even say who it was. For my team, who do you think it would be better doing? Porro to Burn or Bowen to Garnacho? Bowen to Garnacho, in my personal opinion. Alvarez or Foden? Probably Alvarez. Foden, sorry. Captain Palmer or Haaland? I mean, we're fully Captain Palmer over in this stream. Cheers for the follow as well, Alex. Mansfield prediction today is going to be 2-2. What other questions have we got kicking about? I will replace Palmer in game week 26. I got a lot of players that are not playing 26, so I have to sell Palmer and have poor fixtures coming up. Who should I replace him with? I'm thinking Elise. Not a bad shout. Let me have a look at some fixtures for you. 26 onwards. Maybe a Villa boy. 27, probably want a Bournemouth player in there. Their run's pretty ridiculous. Elise's fixtures are pretty good as well. United's aren't too bad, so maybe Rashford. Garnacho could be a shout. West Ham, maybe Kudus back on the menu. There's a couple. There's a couple for you. Trent out for Trips if I can get Haaland. I mean, with that Liverpool double game week being confirmed, it's honestly like a genuinely difficult one to say. Cheers for the follow, Alex. I'm not going to the game today, unfortunately, but thank you for the follow. Sent my team. Cool. This is probably going to be like the last team review we do. Yeah. Like, we've done a lot today. We've done a lot. Hey, Tom. I did your team, Shane. Get out. You've had your go. Alex. Is it Ballet? Sebois. I haven't got a notification, so it must have not come through. Alex. Yeah, I can review teams, but like you're going to have to be quick and send them me. At FPL Tom _ or just type it out in the YouTube chat. That might be a little bit easier at this point. There was a question, then it got retracted is the word I'm looking for. Darwin to Haaland, Son, Bowen to KDB. I like that, Bradley. Go for it. I switched, so my captain is Palmer. Let's go, Ellis, baby. My bad, Frank. It's okay if you don't want to ask me a question. You don't have to ask me a question. Captain Watkins or Solanke? Probably leaning a little bit more towards Watkins. Cheers for the follow, Lewis. Please help bench Tony, Jota, or Richarlison. Probably Tony this week, my friend. Do keep the likes coming in. If you're on the TikTok stream and want to come over to the YouTube chat, it does move a little bit slower, so I can definitely help you out. Plus, we're trying to hit 5k subscribers, so if you want to help me achieve that goal, come out, hit that subscribe button, like it, all that good stuff. If you had one free transfer, would you bring KDB in or Jota? Probably KDB, if I had one free transfer. Sorry for fending it through again. Had to leave, scanned through the chat, but missed it. Oh, sorry, mate. I think I said leave Bowen, I think. I can't remember off the top of my head. How do I send my team for future reference? If you want to send it me on Twitter, there will always be a pinned tweet on my Twitter. So, yeah. Haaland is starting. It got leaked. All my 50-50 decisions have gone against me massively so far this season. Should I bench Bowen for Odegaard? Yes. Great stream, Tom. Thank you. I appreciate that. Bench one of Gross, Richarlison or Tony? Probably Tony this week. Probably Tony. Where has this been leaked then? This Haaland news. You Stags. Let's go. Haven't seen anything leaked that he's definitely starting. I think he will, but it is what it is. Best defender for 5 mil or less? Probably Botman's my personal favourite at the moment. I really like Botman. FPL Yellow Army says, I've done Taylor to Konza and Alvarez to Haaland. Good moves? Yes, my friend, they are very good moves. All his family have brought Haaland in. Yeah, that's fair enough. Prediction for today, 2-2 is my prediction for today. JP, if you want to ask your question again, because I can't see the start of it. Palmer or Tony, I'll probably go Palmer. I can't decide. Bench Jota, Palmer, KDB or Richarlison. Wow, that's a tough one, man. That is ridiculously tough. I mean, Jota has the worst fixture out of the lot, but he's in really good form. That is ridiculously hard. Like, I honestly don't want to give you my advice on that one because I don't even know myself if that was the case. Palace Brighton predictions, 0-0. Decide between captain, Palmer, and save free transfers. Join the Palmer revolution, mate. Join it. Join it. Alvarez for Haaland and Saliba for Ake. I mean, Ake's a little bit of an interesting one, but it is what it is. Josh's team is locked in for this week. We like to see it. Frank's asked, which 4 defenders would you start out of Gabriel, Guehi, Walker, Estepinian? Probably would go Walker, Estepinian, Gabriel. There you go. And who would you start out of Kudus and Martinelli? Martinelli looked really good the other day, so probably Martinelli, but Kudus is... Kudus, go Kudus. Interesting you have no Saka. Seems like everyone has Saka. Yeah, I've not had Saka for a long time. Like a ridiculously long time. I don't think I've actually had him all season. I'm genuinely trying to think back to a time where I've had Saka. I think I've just not gone without... I've gone without him all season. Some weeks it's paid off. A lot of the weeks actually recently it's paid off. Last week it didn't, but it is what it is. No worries, Frank. Bench both my Arsenal defenders this week, even though I'm an Arsenal fan, but there's no way we're keeping a clean sheet. Fair enough. Who'd start out of João Pedro, Garnacho and Doherty? Probably Garnacho, my friend. Langstaff triple captain, fuck off. Start Saka or Bowen? Saka, probably. Saka, just Joel. Do keep the questions coming in, guys. About 10 minutes till the deadline. Bench Haaland or Tony? Obviously Tony. Oh, you mean captain? I'm going to say. Jason apparently played for Mansfield Town. Okay, Jason. Captain Palmer or Solanke? I mean, we're all Palmer over here, but I do think Solanke is a very good option as well. Who to captain, Patrick? We're currently the Palmer stream. Pro Palmer. Let's go, baby. But Solanke, Watkins, Haaland, Gordon, all very good shouts this week. Yeah, you did, and then I couldn't find any news on that, so it's all bollocks. All bollocks. Captain Gordon for the lols. Nah, we're sticking with Palmer. Palmer's a big enough troll. Like I said, if you're on the TikTok stream and want to come over to the YouTube chat, my team is on screen right now. And we're trying to hit 5,000 subscribers. So if you want to help us out and hit that goal, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe as always. Captain Inverner is going to be the largest masterclass of all time. You just wait. Mate, if it works out for you, fair play. We always have some weirdo in these chats that just ends up like captaining some absolute cretin and it works out. Captain Palmer or Watkins? I mean, we're a pro Palmer stream over here. So it's got to be Palmer for me. Do keep the questions flying in, guys, before the deadline. Good numbers in both streams as well, so do keep the questions absolutely flying in. Who is the most sensible captain out of Palmer and Haaland? Probably Haaland, with the numbers that will go for Haaland. My overall rank, 218,000. Could be absolutely decimated this week. Why Captain Palmer? I mean, his per 90 data is pretty good. I've seen nobody talk about him. I'm not 100% convinced Haaland either starts or sees out a full 90. And that could come back to bite me in the arse. And I do feel this is the last week to potentially go against Haaland. Bench one. Oh, dear. Get out of here. Bench one. No one you're talking to is anybody. Okay. Cool. All right, Jason, mate. All right, Jason. I think you've had one too many whiskies this morning, pal. Tony Captain. No. Don't do Tony Captain. Okay, Jason. All right, pal. Quiet yourself, Jason. No, I'm not going to do any more checks on Twitter for teams. We're just going to stick and answer questions. There's a lot of people in both, so we'll try and get through as many questions as possible. Will Walker play? I'm not 100% convinced on that one. Bench one, Saka, Palmer, Foden, Gordon, Richarlison, or Watkins. Probably Saka. Bench one, Bowen, Saka, Tony, Richarlison. Tony for me. Thoughts on Bowen out, Gordon in? I like it. Will you check Twitter teams? No, I already did that one. Start Foden or Saka? Probably would start Foden. Are you checking Twitter teams? Not anymore. Just there's a lot of people in both chats, so we're just going to try and fly through some questions. Jason, bro, quiet yourself. Just quiet yourself. Doing my head in. Saka or James Ward-Prowse? Saka. Bench one, Haaland, Saka, Gordon, Richarlison, Palmer, Foden. Probably Saka. Probably Saka out of those ones. We've got about 8 minutes till the deadline, so keep you going. Bet you're a happy boy, Jason. What a sad little man. Fuck Jason. That's for Jason. Up the imps, thank you for the follow. Mitchell versus Brighton or Gabriel versus Liverpool. Probably go Mitchell. Ladies and gentlemen, it is match day. We love to see it. Do keep your questions flying in ahead of the deadline. Like I said, guys, there will be a video. I mean, Jason's become the biggest troll in the stream, hasn't he? Absolute loser is what Jason is. Tom's asked bench one, Trippier, Estepinian, Porro, Botman. Probably Porro out of those ones. Which player is going to be the most surprising today? Cole Palmer. There you go. Cole Palmer, mate. No one's backing him. Is Haaland essential next week, if not this week? Probably. We're not going to do any more team reviews. There's a lot of people in both chats, so we're just going to answer questions. Thoughts on Bowen out, Gordon in? I like it. Should I captain KDB, Solanke or Watkins? I like KDB and Solanke more than Watkins. Do I start Branthwaite, Van Heckel or Gusto? Probably Van Heckel. What's Jason done? Jason's being a fucking beg in the fucking TikTok chat. So yeah, that's what Jason's done. He's just been a pro beg in the old TikTok chat. What FPL season do you miss the most? Ah, there we go. There we go. Jason's flagged me. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no, Jason. Lise or Bowen. Cheers for the follow. I'm not answering predictions for Rotherham. Why do you say Van Heckel when it's Heck? Because I'm cool. Adam has asked, bench Foden or Saka? I have KDB and Haaland. Ooh, I mean, I'd still probably bench Saka out of the two, but it is what it is. Start Areola or Raya? I'd probably go Areola. Should I start Bowen or Foden? Probably Foden. Also, do I start Cowell and hope he plays? I don't think he's going to play. Poch said he's out. When's the deadline? In 5 minutes. That's when the deadline is. Please answer bench Watkins, Palmer, KDB, Richarlison, Jota or Gordon. Oh my days, that is ridiculously tough. Top of my head, genuinely, I don't know who to bench there, to be honest, mate. I really, really don't. Richarlison or Watkins captain, probably more leaning towards the Watkins captain. I answer this question, Van Heck. Start Cash or Estepinian? Estepinian. Elise or Bowen? I mean, with the uncertainty around Elise, probably Bowen. Do I triple captain Elise or nah? Nah, get rid of that. Captain Gordon, I think it's an option. I do think it is an option. Play Estepinian or Dunk? Probably more Estepinian. He is more likely to get an attack in return. Like I said, guys, there is a short amount of time before the deadline, probably about 4-ish minutes. If you have enjoyed today's stream, either on TikTok or YouTube, do get the subscriptions in and follows in, all that good stuff. Start Tony for guaranteed 90 minutes. Cool. Morning, Josh. How you doing, man? How you doing? Start Højlund or Bowen? I'd probably start Højlund. Højlund or Alvarez? More for the doubles. I'd probably be more likely for Alvarez. Mike's asked Turner to Dubravka for a -4. If you've not got another playing goalkeeper, then yes. But if you have, then I wouldn't do a -4. Keep your questions flying in, guys. About 3 minutes till the deadline. Yeah, Turkey in the bush, reiterating my point. Never take a hit for a goalkeeper unless you don't have a playing goalkeeper. Then probably take a hit. But yeah, there's very limited upside to goalkeepers. Realistically, yeah. I said Estepinian, Alex, for that one. Does João Pedro start? There's going to be a late fitness check on him, whether or not he's going to start. Gabriel, Porro, Estepinian, Trent. Which for each start? Probably Porro, Estepinian, Trent. There you go. Captain Palmer or Slanky? I mean, we're pro Palmer on this stream, aren't we? But Slanky is also a really good shout. Start Walker or Porro? Probably would go Walker. No worries, Mike. No worries, mate. Start Saka or Bowen? Probably would start Saka. That would be my advice there. 2 minutes till the deadline, guys. Make sure you are getting your teams locked and loaded ahead of the deadline. Mansfield humbling today. It ain't happening. I think it'll be a 2-2 draw. Start Højlund or Alvarez this game week? Probably would go Højlund. Never captain anyone you normally wouldn't against Luton. True. Fair point. Fair point. No, unfortunately I'm not, but like I can see why you're going to be nervous. Like it's going to be a tight game, man. Captain Haaland or not a must? I definitely think this is the last week you could do it. But it is what it is. Who am I captaining? We're pro Palmer. We're captaining cold Palmer this week. Højlund or Isak? More leaning towards Højlund over Isak. Start Estepinian or Trent? Probably Estepinian. My personal opinion. About a minute till the deadline, guys, so make sure you're getting your final questions in, getting those teams locked and loaded. Nah, there's not going to be a Langstaff hat-trick. I'd probably go Saka over Gross. Should I sell Trent for Trippier? Probably not, with the double confirmed. Got in Jota to compensate for not having Solanke. Please outscore Solanke. Diego, good luck. Cold Palmer is going to absolutely clean up today. Well, he plays tomorrow, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Pretty much any questions you ask me probably now are probably going to be invalid because you're not going to have time to do it. So, you know, it's a little bit unfortunate, but the deadline is definitely going to pass. Trent over Alex Moreno or Foden? Nah, I'd keep it that way. I would probably keep it that way. Start Tarkowski or Saliba? Probably going Saliba. Mansfield to concede today. If Aiden Flint's not there, then yes. Is Darwin great after his little injury? I mean, he's definitely a good pick if he is fully fit and available with that double game week. We are locked. Indeed, we are locked. It has just gone 11 o'clock. So that is the deadline, guys. So thank you very much for everyone who's been in today's stream, either on the TikTok or the YouTube chat. We'll stay live for a little bit if you do have any questions. Obviously, the big news coming out about double game week 25. Liverpool will now face Brentford and Luton in that double game week. So that has been confirmed. But for us, we've gone captain Cold Palmer. We've brought back in Haaland. And now it is gym time. I literally am going to go to the gym after this. Chest day today and shoulders. You know. I changed from Saliba to Tarkowski last minute. Nice. Yeah, it's going to be gym time. No worries, Elias. Anytime, mate. Anytime. You know I like to help you guys out. That's my favourite thing to do. You guys have been absolutely immense today, both on the YouTube and the TikTok chat. Like I said, you guys have been absolutely insane. And I've appreciated all the support that we've had so far in today's stream. So yeah, all good stuff. All good stuff, to be honest, guys. Like, pretty positive. Where's he sending people? But yeah, all good stuff. All pretty positive. No complaints from me. Gym, that's crap. Nah, I fucking love the gym. Positive vibes only, Tom. 100%. 100%. Jason's gone from the stream now. What a dick. But yeah, all positive vibes. Leg day. I don't train legs. I'm never ever training legs ever. I'm going to leave it there as I do have quite a busy day planned, to be honest, guys. Like I said, thank you for all your support today. Massively appreciated by me. Like I said, there will be a video coming out tonight. Then probably one tomorrow morning. Then what? Then there'll probably be one Monday morning as well. John's just come back from the gym. We're all hitting the gym, boys. We're all hitting the gym. And yeah, we're pretty muscular. Like, you know, we're pretty stacked in the arm department. I can't lie. But yeah, you know, we're hitting the gym. Videos coming out tonight. Hit that subscribe button as well. If you enjoyed the TikTok stream and you want to come over to the YouTube chat, well, the YouTube channel, help me out a little bit there. Yeah, all good stuff. We are trying to hit 10,000 followers as well, so be sure to do that. Yeah, I'm a pure gym boy. Elias trained sprints this morning. Nice. I used to do sprints. They absolutely used to batter my legs. But thank you, everyone, like I said, for today's stream. Massively appreciated by me, and good luck this game week.